Hello, this is my shoe this winter, and what happened was I wanted to become a mechanic when I was 16 years old because I knew they had money. I knew they had money, 100 in each pocket, but my mother said, "No, you're gonna hurt your hands." So, for listening to my mother and going to college and getting kicked out after the first 3 months, in January I got kicked out because I didn't have the financial aid money didn't come in. So, this is what I have now. I'm 41 years old. I'm unemployable because I don't have any money skills. I live in Florida. And let's see, can I get in there? My message to you is that learn carpentry, learn to fix cars, learn about electricity. Forget about going to college, because college takes a long time, and you need, in the United States, just to go to college, you need a car to get there, depending on what part of the country you live in. But anywhere outside New York and Chicago, you need a car to be able to get to the college physically. You also need gasoline. The cars break down, and no one tells you about. As soon as you lose a girlfriend or she drops you, then you start crying, or things like that happen, and then you don't really have any support. You don't have anyone to help you. Your parents have their problems. I doubt that they're together. In the United States, it's an epidemic about the divorce rate. But it's really about wives being disrespectful and husbands being unloving, as according to what I read about the Bible. All right, so 7 years ago, the spouse, this wife, had $100,000. And 7 years later, this is how I'm going to go to church if she decides to go. She says I'm shaming her because I showed all of the Skype friends in Honduras about this shoe, her cousins and stuff. But this is what's going to happen to you, my friend, if you don't learn carpentry. Because my friend the carpenter, one of them has two pickup trucks. And he offered me a job, but I don't want to be away from my son. So all day long, I just walk around and the floor is cold, in my sandals, you know. I have a decent pair of sandals right now. And I stay in bed because if you don't have a driver's license or a car, I used to have a driver's license. I gave it up because the wife wouldn't let me use her minivan, her car. She said, "You don't put gas in the car." And I used to go to church, and one time she said, "Give me my car keys." So I held out my hand like this, right? I don't know if you can see it. And she grabbed it with such speed and angerness that she ripped out some of my skin from my hand. So after just this year, 2014, she's starting to be respectful. I'm talking about the bedroom, of course. She still has an anger problem, but the way you deal with that is don't smile, don't look at her if you don't have to, and stay in your room. If you're unemployed like me, or unemployable like me, I'm temporarily unemployable. I do have a talent, and it's getting other people to work, like my kids. If she wants to throw out the garbage, like I cut a branch, and now there it is on the floor there. So you can see all of these branches. They were not picked up by the trash recycling people, the leaves. So the spouse wants me to do it, but I don't do anything. I don't do anything if the kids don't help, because I don't want my kids to be lazy, and I am not lazy. She accuses me of being the laziest man, but I'm not allowed to do anything in this house. If I tell her, let's get a fish tank and grow some sardines so that we can feed the cats, she says, no, no, no. So what can I do? The only thing I can do is talk to my friends on Skype, make new friends, and pass the word on that never live with a woman. Because if you're a polite man, if you were brought up to be a gentleman, if you were brought up to open the door for her, now I don't do any of that. When her dad came from the airport, or he came on the bus, went from the bus stop, she had to go pick him up. When it was time to go to the airport, she had to go take him. She says, you don't help out in anything, Daniel. Well, how am I supposed to help you out if you don't give me enough sex? You understand? And besides, going to the airport, I get lost just as much as she does. So one time coming home from Orlando, she was the one that finally figured out how to get back home. All right? What happens is there are a lot of lakes, and the roads, they stop. There is no road to get on the other side. So that's the problem. Even if you know you're east and west, there's no way to get there. All right, so talk to you later. Be better than I am. Learn carpentry. Thank you. Also, please email me, danielcaron72@gmail.com, or contact me through YouTube. Talk to you later. Let's talk. Bye.